Hey Gemini, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to Soul Embers and your love reading. Hope you're all well. I'd like to thank you for the beautiful energy you bring to the channel and, your love and support. I really appreciate the time you take out of your day to be with me. So thank you. You guys are amazing. So today we'll be doing your love reading. How are you feeling about love right now? What's going on? Are you facing any challenges? And, if so, how can we best lean into that energy to get the best outcome for you in your love life? How is the person that you're connecting with feeling? What are they going to do about it? And finally, I'll pull out some guidance for you to help you navigate through, any obstacles or any challenges, right? Now, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Andrea. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I'm a coach. I practice vibrational medicine. And if you'd like to know more about me or book a personal reading or know more about some of the other awesome services we have to offer, check out our website, guys. Like I said, you can book a personal reading with me through there. The link's in the description box below. All right, let's jump into it and have a look and see who am I connecting with right now? What's the vibe like when it comes to love for the Geminis out there? What are you experiencing? What brings you here today? What does Gemini need to know about love right now? What's the message that we have for them? In perfect universal alignment for what they want to achieve. What's in their best interest? What does Gemini need to know? How are they feeling? Well, that's a few too many cards right there. So I'm going to pop them back in the deck and I'll just pull out one more for you. I feel, Gemini, that you may not have some clarity. You might be feeling in the dark about something right now. It's causing you to overthink. Some of you might be experiencing brain fog, lack of concentration. Some of you may be getting headaches. Some of you may have a stiff neck. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my head space, and I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my shoulders and at the base of my skull. So, potentially some work on the throat chakra could be really helpful for you. There's something that you want to talk about and you don't quite feel confident approaching it right now. Perfect. Oh, you know what? First of all, let me just say this. Can I just say that you're experiencing a lot of push and pull right now when it comes to your love life. Okay? There is a call for you, Gemini, to make a major shift. In the way you approach your love life, in the way you approach your potential partners, your partner, in the type of, intimate relationships you engage in. So regardless of whether you're in a relationship, you're not, you're looking, whatever your situation may be, Spirit is really trying to redirect you in a way that is really difficult to ignore. There's a lot of resistance. Like you might feel, for those of you that are out there dating right now, you might feel that it's one disappointment, one bad experience after another. And there are constant delays and obstacles, and you might make plans and then, a tree falls down and blocks your way. These are all signs. These are all red flags, not necessarily about the person that you're connecting with, more so about the vision that you have, the outcomes that you're looking for, and how you imagine these love, this whole thing for you panning out. That's what I'm getting for you. And it's interesting because I was saying I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my head. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in the base of my skull and my neck. So some work on the throat chakra would be helpful. And it's interesting because those with a balanced throat chakra find it very easy to communicate how they're feeling. In fact, the throat chakra is the bridge between the mind and the heart chakra. So whatever you're feeling, you're mentally able to process really clearly to then articulate and find the right words to communicate it. And those with a balanced throat chakra also have, also honor their inner voice and their intuition. And they honor it by, not only listening to it, but also taking action and speaking the words to support what their intuition's trying to say. So this particular card here, for me, is about, in the traditional tarot deck, it is the high priestess, okay? The unknown. I guess there is more to this than you immediately see. So if you're currently in a relationship, there is a higher purpose here that you're not aware of. If you're experiencing a lot of delays with the progress of your relationship, your situationship, or dating and finding the one for you, there is a reason for that. Rather than trying to find ways to work around the obstacles, lean into the obstacles and let them take you where they need to take you. If the obstacle says, don't go down that path, don't go down, don't try and find a way through that path. Try and lean into the direction that intuitively feels is the one of less resistance. It's also about that unknown. There are deeper, there are deeper psychological, or there are deeper things at play here for you. So really listen to that inner voice. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, and let it be, and rather than, and not only listen to the words, but hear it. And you hear it by acknowledging it and taking steps to honor it. And that's the message that I'm getting for you. Now, let's talk about love though, okay? So overall, that's really going to help you drop your energy into what feels right and out of your headspace if you're feeling a lot of mental pressure, a lot of overthinking, a lot of, mind chatter. That's going to really help you drop that energy. But the thing is that here we also have another major, right, where you withdraw your energy to see what's right for you, to look for the answer, to wait for an aha moment, to look for the spiritual guidance, and take the path that you feel you're guided to take. So Spirit is encouraging you to take that time out and seek and look for the answers that you seek by connecting with your intuition, by connecting with, what feels right. And here's the thing about what feels right when it comes to love, to this particular situation specifically. Just because something feels right, it doesn't mean it's the right thing for us, okay? It could have to do with, weigh it up. Is it a matter of what's going to give me instant gratification in the here and now, and is going to, give me the hit that I need to soothe and calm any of my own, let's say, insecurities, whether it be loneliness, whether it be fear, whether it be rejection? Is it a matter of instant gratification and happiness in the moment? And, what we're looking for is something that's a little bit more fulfilling, that is the right decision to make to honor our own self-worth and what we want from love by not acting impulsively on what feels good in that moment. By leaning into what's right for us and honoring ourselves, what we believe is worthy, what we're trying to achieve. By doing that, happiness will come. It's more of a fulfilling type of an energy that I'm getting for you. And this will allow you to release any of these and put an end and transform. Gemini, I'm sensing that the partners that you're connecting with, or the person that you're in a connection with right now, if it's, more, a consistent type of a connection, is proven to be quite toxic in some ways. And when you weigh up the pros and the cons, you might find that the pros are so good that it almost outweighs the cons. But the cons take a really hard blow on your self-esteem, on your confidence, like I said, on your self-worth, on your ability to bounce back. This is about a situation where when the blows come, you find yourself absolutely flawed and scrambling to recenter. And the person that you're connecting with doesn't, let's say they don't foster the type of support, they don't give you the type of support, or they don't offer the right, I would say emotional support that's needed for you to get back on track. You find yourself hiding what you really feel, hiding how deeply things are affecting you, and scrambling to put on a mask and a brave face. So this is kind of like a spiral. But what Spirit wants you to know is that they understand that you are feeling a lot of resistance right now with what you're currently experiencing in your love life. What it feels like is far more complicated than what you let this person see. And they want you to know that this, if you really lean into it and make some hard decisions and stand your ground, you will be able to release the toxicity that you are holding on to. And you're spiraling into this situation where you feel you can't, you're losing yourself, I feel Gemini, there is a fear of rejection or losing this person, and so you might kind of be walking on eggshells. The thing is that in that process of trying to do the best you can to save this connection, you're losing yourself, right? So what's more I guess severe, let's say, losing yourself or losing a person that you're not aligning with and that's causing you so much resistance? Okay, let's have a look and see now what this person's deal is. Okay, let's have a look and see what this person's deal is. What is their deal? Why do they have my Geminis feeling this way? What's their deal? What do they want here? What's their intention? Okay, I've got 4. I'll take all 4 of them. Okay, so we've got someone here who is very charming. I'll hold the cards up for you just so you can see. So share the love, lead, observe, and refusing to see. So we've got someone here that is a little bit avoidant. I would say they're very controlling and very charming at the same time. They're able to make decisions based on their best interests and what suits them. They're able to disconnect their emotions, so they're quite clear on how they want things to be. And that doesn't really take you into consideration now, does it, Gemini? In fact, what it does is it protects their energy, and it has you constantly trying to work through a block that they have, or work through this I guess that they're in this little fortress, let's say, trying to find a way in so you can make that emotional connection. This person doesn't feel comfortable making a deep emotional connection because of their experiences. Okay, they would much rather be in control of how much emotion they share with you. And when they feel that that there's a threat of you getting too close, they may be the type that really pulls back their energy, really pulls back. They withhold their emotions from you. They withhold intimacy. They may even become a little bit quieter. They may even, in extreme cases, completely stop, just give you the silent treatment. every time they feel that you're not honoring them. Another important thing that I'm seeing here is they're in full control of what they're doing. And I feel there is a little bit of manipulation here as well, Gemini, where they're, they will willingly kind of stand back and wait to see how you're going to react so they know exactly where you stand. It's almost like they're waiting for you to slip up and blame you. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. And I know that doesn't sound too great, but that's what the cards have to say. And so this is why I feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells. Now, there is a complete opposite to this as well, right? We have two very different energies that they bring to the party. And this is why the good times feel so damn good, because it's like you're starving for affection because they withhold it, and then they love bomb you, where it's to the point where you're overfilled with emotion, and because you've been starved, enough is never enough. And there is fear associated with this as well. It's here today, it's gone tomorrow, so I better make the most of it. So here I've got my beautiful Geminis that are always willing to come to the party whenever this person says now, because there's this fear of potentially being rejected tomorrow. Okay, what's interesting about this, a beautiful card, is we've got someone here who is wanting to crack open. Okay, can you see how this person is holding a heart in the palm of their hand, and the heart is cracked and the light is coming out. Now, in the traditional tarot deck, this is the Three of Cups. And, it's about having good times. It's about celebrations. Some of you may interpret this as a third party type. There are other people that are involved. But the way I'm reading the energy, and not just the cards, because I'm an intuitive reader, is that this person actually does enjoy your time. They are reliant on you. They feel they've shut their heart off, Gemini. I want you to imagine what I was saying earlier about them building this fortress, right? Where they can't be reached emotionally, but their heart is absolutely starving. What you're feeling is what they're feeling. It's a subject, it's mirroring energy. So it's a result of what they're projecting. So even though they may not see this, the truth is that they're starving their heart space of the nurturing, of the love, of the affection, the attention, whatever it is that their heart needs in order to be replenished, rejuvenated, nourished, so continue to be vital. Okay, they are rejecting it. They are suppressing it. They are controlling it. They are, ignoring it. They are dishonoring it. They're being disrespectful to it. Everything that you're feeling is what they're doing to their heart space. But what they see in you is your ability to do that for yourself, or at some point your ability to do that for yourself, and therefore it's an energy that they really, really want to be able to lean in and connect with, but they can't. And it's only at certain times when they're with you that they can really feel themselves cracking open, their insecurity set in, and then they shut down. Okay, so the question here I have for you, Gemini, is when the good times are good and when it's bad, okay? Is it, the result of the bad times, the result of how you're left feeling, the time it takes you to recover from this and to come back together and get back on track? Is it worth the journey of going down that path? Is this a moment where you need to pull back your energy to see where you need to honor some standards and recenter, recalibrate, so that you can protect yourself Is this a time where you find your way back to yourself? Okay, these are the questions Spirit wants you to ask. How far from the true essence of who you are has this taken you? They're asking you to make your way back home. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit more. Let's have a look and see how can we, some of you may want to still continue down this path with this person. You might find that this is it for you. The risks far. It's worth taking that risk. It's worth taking that gamble. You really care about this person, and if that's the case, how can you best work with it right now? And then for others of you that are considering making a big decision and calling it, let's say, quits for a little while or taking some space, it doesn't have to be permanent. What is the message for you? Okay, you got some major cards here. The universe, spirit, your spirit guides, they really want you to close out this cycle. I feel that the Geminis that I'm connecting with may have experienced this kind of behavior before. Maybe different person, same type of a relationship, same situation. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this person acts the same. It means the same feelings arise within you. And if that's the case, it's because this person, the previous people were sent to you so that these feelings can surface so that you're able to work through them and successfully close out some behaviors, some patterns, repeating cycles, because it's not in your best interest. So what I'm getting for you, Gemini, is really Spirit is going to continue to cause you this resistance because it's time to go. It's time to shift. It's time to level up. It's time for you to get the love that you deserve, Gemini. You may feel exhausted, depleted, worn down, worn out. You may feel that you're running out of options, that you're too tired to invest in meeting different people, starting from scratch. But Spirit wants you to know there is more out there for you that you are not able to see right now because you're in the thick of it. I'm getting the feeling that for those of you that are really resonating with this, take some space. You need to recenter and refocus on yourself, and that will allow you to drop that energy, like I said earlier, into your body and give your mind a break from this. Give your mind a break from constantly trying to exercise damage control. You're not relaxed in this situation at this very moment. Remember, this is current energy, but it can shift and it will shift. I feel that Spirit's not going to give you an option and they're going to make it very difficult. It's time for you to, receive the kind of love that you need. In fact, I feel, Gemini, if this hasn't happened already, some of you may have had an argument, may have had a discussion, a confrontation with this person that kind of gives you very little moving space, very little, moving space. No jiggle room here. It's almost like you can't deny the situation as it now stands. You can't ignore it and you can't work around it. So where does this go from here? Let's have a look and see. Where does this go from here for Gemini? And so, Gemini, I feel that some of you have been holding back having a conversation. You might find it really difficult. Maybe this person is ghosting you right now or giving you the silent treatment, and it's left you feeling really, really lost. But have no fear. You know what? Right now, you're getting to the end of it. The answers are coming. It's been a very, very difficult, like I said, this is just a confirmation of what I was saying. The Nine of Wands is a warrior that is gone through war and is coming out on the other side. Is freaking exhausted, but can see the light at the end of the tunnel. This person keeps going. They have grit, right? They have the ability to work through it. And I feel for you, Gemini, you're not going to rest until you get the answers that you need and the closure that you want, or until you make it to the other side of whatever is going on here. You get your answers, basically. You may be feeling uncertain right now about which path to take, but if you do follow what I was mentioning earlier, and you draw your energy and you reconnect with yourself, you know, you might feel, to start off with, a little bit of internal turmoil, a lot of, you know, toing and froing on what you should do internally, but that will come to an end. You know, I feel that the two of you have had there have been constant arguments recently. It's been very tiring, and even withdrawing your energy to think about this could pose to be difficult. So take some time, Gemini. Try and connect with the present moment. Connect with people that bring you joy, that you feel safe with, that you know love you, that you can be yourself, that you can speak your truth with. Give this some space. This will help you remember why you're so unique, why you're so amazing, why this person is so attracted to you to start off with, because I feel that you have forgotten, you know, and potentially they may be quite negative, and they may be, you know, pointing out your faults more so than is necessary. So let's close this reading off by pulling out a card, a message about what you need to know about your love life right now. What your spirit guides want you to know. Guys, if this message resonates, I would love for you to leave a comment. You know, I read your comments. I try and like all of them when I get a moment to go through them, but I do read all of them. And they basically, you know, they help me understand what everyone's what's going on for everyone, how you're feeling. It helps me connect with your energy and bring, you know, more relevant readings. And plus, this is what I do. I love being of service. And when I'm helping people, it shows me that I'm on the right path. All right, let's have a look and see. What message do we have for Gemini? Do we have a card for Gemini? One more shuffle, and then I'm pulling a card out if one doesn't fall out. There we go. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Okay, Gemini, take the message as it comes to you. I mean, there might be a specific message here. You may have heard this. Someone may have shared a quote with you. Someone may have said it to you. So take it as it comes, right? But judging by the reading that we've just done, like I said, connect with love. Now, if you're not feeling love here right now, and you're feeling more of a fight to restore love, that's not love. That's not love right now. Okay, we want to focus on unconditional love and the nourishment that it gives us. There may be an opportunity, or there could, like, I don't know, but let's just say there's an opportunity to restore that type of love here. That's for later on. Right now though, connecting with the people that are able to give you this type of energy it's key, right? So get out there, reach out to your friends and your family, go to a comedy show, watch a funny movie, play a fun board game. Let laughter fill your soul. You know, let that connection you have with those people nourish you, Gemini. That's the message that I have for you. So I hope you found that helpful. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Gemini.